There you go.
Welcome to RGI. Right now we're very excited to introduce a new controller for our spray booth line. This controller will help run the booth more efficient. It will help the booth communicate with the operator as well with management or the ownership and the service team in the future when something does need to be repaired or replaced or troubleshoot. We want to take this time to go step by step on what the functionalities of the controller and explain a little bit of how it works. So right here we have the home page. The home page tells you what the booth is currently in. As well, if we look at the bottom, it also explains what the booth operation is. At the very top, we will have the company name, so it personalizes it to the shop. Here we have what we call an RO, repair order. So the operator will type in the repair order number, and by him doing that, it will log the repair order of that vehicle. It would also date it. It will also say the time that the vehicle came in, and it will also tell you how long it took inside of the paint booth. That helps the painter to keep a log of his time. That also helps management to keep a log of the repair order during the entire week and the ownership of the entire month. Then we continue by having the the temperature. Right now it's giving us a different temperature because we don't have it connected to the actual booth. As well, we could also identify the booth by the number. So if you have 2 booths, 3 booths in the same shop, you could identify it here by programming booth 1, 2, and 3. Here you have the intake and exhaust functionalities, booth lighting, spray on or spray off, heater, bake cycle, air force if you decide to add corner blowers to the booth, and a mixing room attached to the spray booth. It also gives you, like I said again, the RO login, status okay, so the booth is communicating with you, telling you, hey, I'm working perfectly. And in case of emergency, there is an emergency button here. If you notice here, there's also a filter condition. So when you click on that, it also tells you, hey, I'm 90% perfect clean, and that, as you're utilizing it, the booth is communicating to the painter, hey, I'm gonna need to replace my filters in 2 hours or 3 hours from now. That helps also a log. So when you got an air pollution control or a governmental agency that wants to see your records of changing filters, it also provides it here with this information or this report. Now, continuing, now we're gonna see how we operate the booth. If you can see right now, everything's on gray. So there's no functionality of the booth in itself. It's more of an unlock mode. The operator has to hit controller in order for stuff to activate. Now he's able to hit lights. You can see the inside of the booth lights up on white. And now we are able to hit spray. As you can see, it communicates visually visible where the turbines are rotating. It gives you an image. As well, it tells you down here that the spray cycle is active. Once we click here, now you have the furnace. Now it's telling you spray cycle active with heater. And we have the blue flame on. As the operator utilizes the booth through the spraying process over time, he's able to increase or decrease airspeed on your intake and airspeed on your exhaust. He could do it by hitting the minus sign or the plus sign, or if he just wants to type in the number, he could do 55. He could also change the temperature from 50 to 100. So if he wants to spray at 85 degrees, he's able to change it here. Again, on the RO repair order, he will type in repair order 3456, enter, and that's 3456 as the repair order. Once he's done doing the spray cycle, and he wants to flash or remove the water base from the first layer, he will go into Air Force. This Air Force gives you the corner blowers if you have this option to install 2 or 4. You could type in to turn on this corner and this corner as well. Or if you decide to turn all of them on because you're doing a complete job, you're able to turn it on from here. Now, if the painter has to do another prep for this, the second job that's coming in, or mix the color or refill on a clear, all he has to do hit timing for 10 minutes and start the Air Force. And now he has the ability to walk away. He knows that the blowers are gonna turn off in 10 minutes. Going back to the booth functionalities, you can see that the Air Force is on, and we wanna jump to bake cycle. On bake cycle, now it tells you purge time, and now it tells you a different temperature setting. He's able to go from 100 to 200. Usually on vehicles, we want to do 145 bake. And he's able to change that timing sequence. Once this goes into purge, the countdown, it will go into bake for 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, whatever time sequence it's programmed for. After it does that, as you can see here, is bake cycle purge process. Once it goes into bake cycle, it will be bake cycle active. Continuing from there, once the bake cycle is completed, it will go into a cool down mode for 5 minutes. And it will say here, cool down 5 minutes, cool down mode active. And then after the 5 minutes it's over, or the countdown, it will shut down the booth automatically, and another cycle or spray cycle will activate. We're very excited about this product, and the biggest advantages that this product has is that we're able to actively upgrade it with the software. So as the industry changes with the paint materials, the curing cycle, the acceleration of heat, acceleration on the ventilation system, we're able to do that with this type of software. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your rep, and we are more than happy to provide a demo for you guys to actually see and touch. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day.